There's an entire fucking complex over here. What the heck? Wow! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Forgotten City. I'm nearby today's gentleman. Well, it turns out that this dipshits, for some unknown reason to me, can't get elected as the magistrate. We have to fix that thing. I need to get him like 2 more voices, I think? Votes? And I wonder what exactly we're supposed to do to get that thing done. Because without him winning, I will constantly lose. Either the other guy's gonna win, or this guy's gonna technically win, or it's gonna have a draft. No, it's gonna have a draft with the current magister, and still they're gonna all lose because the first guy will come around and attack whatever, and the golden rule will start anyway. So we are in a never-ending loop of getting yourself fucked in the ass with lubricants. Lovely, 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 lovely. Hello! Okay, I need to take care of some things urgently. Okay, Julia's dying. Yes, take that thing done. Rufus is becoming agitated because of his automatism. Thank you. I need to stop Fabio from entering the empty shrine. Tell Malleolus you know his real name is Quintus, thanks to Claudia and and that Nero sends his regards. Tell him to withdraw from the election and release his debt bondsman.
Are you? You're serious, aren't you? I doubt Domitius will let me talk to him, but I'll make sure he passes on the message.
Good. Now go.
Once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me.
Yeah. Yes. I'll tell you everything that you need to know. Okay. So, I cannot get. I think the final guy that remains from the vote is Virgil. Yeah, it's Virgil. So, we need to figure out how to stop the guy who's harassing Virgil from coming. It's one of the 3 guards. I've tried to speak with them last time, but that didn't simply work. So, we need to find some clues. I think we can actually try to investigate their houses. Let's see. This is the house of Galerius. No. It was Rufus, Ratfus. Okay, this is one of the houses of one of the legionnaires. Okay, I don't think you have anything over here that we could try to use, right? Banner, helmet. No, nothing over here. Okay, let's keep searching. There are 3 guards, 3 legionnaires. Rufus? Okay. Incomplete note. Sinner. Well, that was easier. Figure out who is threatening Virgil. Persuade Refuse to stop threatening Virgil. Okay. Investigate Dominus, Heractus, and Rufus. Ah, so that was part of the quest. Okay. Tell Sentius you suspect Rufus. No, I do not suspect him. He is completely fucking innocent. So find the guy with the reumatism. Yes. You guys do your shit. And now where the fuck is the guard? Ah, we're going back to the previous episode. Hello. He looks busy. Try to talk again with him later. Whatever. We're gonna come here, speak with Virgil that we have figured out who is harassing this son of a bitch. Okay, the assassin is dead. Hello. Hi.
A new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. I hear we have you to thank for saving Julia's life. I'm glad you arrived when you did.
Yeah, I do, whatever. What are you going to vote for?
Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. My vote isn't for sale.
Okay,
Well,
what's the
I'm an
story?
architect. Help out with repair, but
Yes, I know, already talked about that thing. Correct, tell me about his, Do you know way out of here?
you wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. But once you get used to the fee...
Okay, nothing new to me anyway. What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Novio Magus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility. They weren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
No, you'll be surprised.
Nice to talk to you.
Okay, that's something we can do over here.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
Yeah, hello, Giorgio, yeah, my friend Giorgio. Okay, did you got your medicine?
Citizen.
Yes.
Name's Rufius.
Okay, what's this? Are you the one threatening Virgil?
No idea what you're talking.
I think you know what I am talking about. I know it was you. I found a complete letter to him in your quarters.
Look, I haven't been at my best lately. I know that. It's the rheumatism. It starts with constant pain in all your joints. Then the pain starts to mess with your head. Makes you angry. Mean.
Oh yeah, sure.
I know that's not an excuse for how I acted. But it's the truth. But with the willow bark, I'm already starting to feel like myself again. I'll leave him alone from now on. It's not as if I was ever going to hurt him anyway. I was just lashing out. I'm going to go and clean up the graffiti. Just forget this ever happened. Will you?
Alright, no problem. So you better move your sorry ass. Put down that fucking armor because you are a shame to the legions. What Caesar would say. I'm not talking about that bullshit of a Caesar Nero. No, I'm talking about the real Caesar. You're not going to stop them? You know they're like running over there. But still, you are a disgrace to the legion. Hatfu, sir. I wish you good night. Pathetic. How could she? How legionnaire? How could you think of it? My God. My Jupiter. Outrageous. Outrageous. Truly outrageous. Would you believe that thing? I would honestly not believe that thing. I mean, come on. Hello, Virgil. Yes. Turn around. The animation. Yada.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome, yeah. Don't worry about the threats. It's just Rufus and he's never going to hurt you.
What demon or spirit told you about that?
I found an incomplete note to his house.
You went snooping in his place? That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines. Have you spoken to him about it?
Yep.
Really? How did you manage that?
I found a treatment for his rheumatism, which was making him agitated and compound some other personal issues.
Poor fellow. I've heard that can really mess with a person's head. Well done for figuring that out.
Happy to help. I think he wants to help clean up this graffiti too.
Really? That's promising. I'll keep an eye out for him.
So, who are you going to vote for?
Well, Malleolus is talking about losing. My vote isn't for sale. Nice to talk.
So, his vote is not for sale. I'm guessing I have to get the farmer to help him and then help the legionnaire so that he's gonna win his vote. Otherwise, I just don't see this thing happening. And speaking of the lion in the house,
Salve.
here comes the guy who's supposed to clean up your graffiti. A disgrace to the legion, I say. A disgrace. Pathetic. He's stuck at the fuck. You know what?
Citizen.
I take it back. You're not a disgrace to the legion. You're a fucking walking circus of the legions, you know? Pathetic. Yeah, come on. Brush it off.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple on the bluff, and I think, whatever is in there, it has to be important.
Yes, a gigantic fucking dildo. Shut up. Okay, so we got most of the things done, I guess. That's not good. Okay, hello.
Actually, I'd like to nominate myself, if that's all right.
Of course, Galerius. That's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
What? No.
Again, friend, I went, how is it possible?
I relive the same day over and over. Yeah.
A bit like Sisyphus.
Yes, I know, the old king Sisyphus, yada, we know that thing. I actually haven't spoken with this guy.
Did you know he saved the life of my young friend Fabia? The man is a hero.
Okay, good.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm looking also for some plates. Do you know maybe where I can find a Greek
And in
one?
a city full of Romans, you are asking me? Because I am Greek. Let me tell you something about Greeks and Romans. My name is Georgios, yes. But the Romans, they do not care. They hear me say Georgios and they think, ah, he must mean Georgius. Good Roman name. They do this all the time. They see us worshipping Zeus, they copy us but call him Jupiter. They take Hades and call him Pluto, Persephone, Proserpina. I am flattered that they copy our ideas, but why must they change the names? Do they want credit for making it all up? Do they want to forget where it came from? At first, I pull my hair out. After a while, I give up, and I become Georgius the Roman. I accept the world is Romana. Plus, I have no hair left to pull. But my point is this. If you want to know who stole an old Greek name, look no further than the sticky-fingered Romans. The plaque you seek was pilfered from a collection of old Greek relics by none other than Duli. He cannot help it. Like a typical Roman, he likes shiny things, especially those that once belonged to my people. And besides, it makes him happy. So I say, let him keep it. I believe he still has it with him, in his cell, just opposite the Temple of Demeter.
I see. So that's where the Greek plague is. Do you know the way out here?
Shh! Not so loud! What are you playing at?
Sorry, didn't say the wrong thing.
Not been told about the last attempt.
What?
Oh, then I suppose this duty falls to me. It is a long story.
Why did you tell me?
Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep and too far. But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse. See, the shaft is quite high, but if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out.
Nice. I can do that.
Admire your enthusiasm, my friend, but please allow me to explain why this is inadvisable. There was an attempt, made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway, they heard a godlike voice shake the entire city, and that, tragically, is where their tale ends. So it seems that to merely attempt escape is to invite the wrath of whichever god oversees this place, and so I say it is best to not even discuss it aloud.
I see. What do you think about the golden rule?
Yes. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. As a Greek, this is nothing new to me. It is how our gods operate.
Oh, really? That sounds familiar to something.
Not heard the tale of the god Hades. He was the first to learn this dreadful lesson when he abducted Persephone and imprisoned her in the underworld.
What?
When Demeter, the mother of Persephone, learned of this, she did not punish Hades, the guilty one.
Oh, yeah.
She changed the climate of Earth so that it became hot and dry. Nothing grew. The grain turned to empty husks and the rivers dried up. Innocent people died by the tens of thousands until at last the other gods were forced to act, lest they have no worshippers left. So yes, we know this rule. This has always been the case. The golden rule has merely brought it into focus.
I see.
If we are to survive, I say we must each heed the simple wisdom of Thales of Miletus, first of the 7 sages of Greece, who said, avoid doing what you would blame others for doing.
Sounds simple enough.
Yes, doesn't it? But it is not enough for us to do this alone. For even if 99% of us adopt this principle, that will never be enough. Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves, the life's work of many good people can be undone in the blink of an eye by a single selfish act.
I see. I know. I've seen it happen.
Ah, the voice of experience. I am sorry for your loss, my friend. But on a lighter note, I will say one thing for the golden rule. For all their grim and haunting poses, these golden statues do make magnificent models for my clothing, do they not?
This guy is a never-ending basket of positive energy. Yes, yes, yes. Giovanni, whatever the name, whatever. Okay, so, Oh yeah, I now notice that actually one of the statues has his clothing on. You look extremely handsome, my dear friend. Can you not do that ever again? I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking murder you in a way you won't even think is possible. Why are you pointing at me? Ugh. Oh great, a plague. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Yeah, okay. So the Egyptian, the Greek one is with Dooley. Let's see, the golden rule, point of origin. Okay, that's not the thing. Divine intervention. Ask Aquila about appealing for the gods for help. I could. Collect all foreign okay. Ask Dooley. Egyptian one. Aquila suggests I should begin by asking Khabash, the city-only Egyptian resident. While disappeared some time ago, she thinks I might find some leads at the tavern. Mystery. Find the fourth plague. Okay, the fourth one is some mystery. And I think I got one already with me. We found it in a secret shrine last time. The Roman plague. Okay, there you go. Pluto, father of riches. Why does this play? Why we found this thing in a secret Christian shrine and it names Pluto? That doesn't have any fucking sense. Okay, let's speak with her. Hello, dear priestess. How are you doing?
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Can I ask some questions about escaping the underworld?
I beg your pardon?
Livia was right. We're in the underworld.
Oh my. That is quite a lot to take in. You'll have to give me a moment. Let's see. If that is indeed the case, I suppose we'd better figure out what to do about it, hadn't we? We don't have much to go on, except the old stories. I remember 4 in particular about heroes in the underworld. Hercules, the demigod and son of Jupiter. Orpheus, a Thracian poet. Sisyphus, a king of Ephyra. And Aeneas, a Trojan hero. Hercules was able to leave the underworld because he cowed its god with his strength. Sisyphus and Orpheus both relied on their wits instead. They persuaded the goddess of the underworld, Proserpina, to help them escape. And finally, Aeneas was able to escape with the help of a spirit guide, who led him through a secret gate. So it seems you have 2 options: to confront the god of the underworld head-on, or find a way to escape with the help of Proserpina or some other guide.
I see. I'll get back. Alright, better get back to it. Pluto head on.
As I mentioned, both Orpheus and the problem is, those are the stories of a poet, a self-aggrandizing king, and a brawler about their own heroic deeds, so they should be taken with a grain of salt. First, Proserpina. What we do know about her is, well, it's a grim tale. It's said the god of the underworld abducted and dragged her here against her will, forcing her into marriage.
That's horrible.
It is. The gods are a mirror image of mankind, as far as cruelty is concerned, I'm afraid. If the stories are true, I imagine she's as desperate to escape as we are. If she really did help Orpheus and Sisyphus, perhaps she'll help us too. The problem is, how do we communicate with her without being noticed by her captor? Leaving that aside for a moment, there is also the possibility of a spirit guide. I don't suppose you've come across one of those in your travels?
Probably.
Truly? And you're only bringing this up now?
Yeah.
And again,
Okay, we spoke about all of this thing last time. The voice is a little cryptic.
me. Has she told you anything that might lead you to the...
Wait against the current, whatever that means.
That is strange. There are no rivers here. Let me think on that.
Perhaps I need to get in the upper cistern.
Right, because the current flows into the city through the aqueduct and into the upper cistern. I vaguely recall wondering what was in there, but the door at the back of the great temple is locked up tight. You might be able to get a key from the magistrate, but if that doesn't work,
All weapons are to
perhaps
be
you can
tossed
find
into the
another way
chasm.
in.
Magistrate's
Let me know
orders.
if you find anything in there.
Okay.
May Fortuna...
So Sentius, yes, whatever. So Sentius have possibly the key. Let's speak with him and see will he give me the key. Because, well, I won't be able to do anything till the next voting anyway. Eve.
We're finally...
We had this conversation. Yes. I broke it. I could not stop from being broke.
Look, now.
May I have the key to the upper system?
I think it's best if I hang on to it.
Why?
You mean to ask, why am I unwilling to trust a newly arrived non-citizen with access to our water supply, the lifeblood of this city? I'm sorry, but that is simply out of the question.
I guess I have to find another way in. I think you're hiding something.
Yes, our water supply. From you. I wasn't born yesterday. Poisoning a city's water supply is the oldest trick in the Codex. Quite literally. Aeneas the Tactician wrote a siegecraft manual for military commanders some 300 years ago, recommending the poisoning or pollution of cisterns. And I'm beginning to wonder if the culprit we're looking for might, after all this, be you. Perhaps it was a mistake on my part to place so much trust in you.
What? You can trust me, I promise to stay away from the cistern.
I doubt that very much, since I'll be keeping the key around my neck at all times from now on. But in any case, was there something else?
Okay, I like you to rest duly.
You mean Duilius? Releasing him is out of the question, I'm afraid. That man is a liability we simply cannot afford. Perhaps you're not aware he was caught multiple times, sneaking around in places he should not have been.
What exactly did he do?
Look, I can see where you're going with this. You think me cruel. I assure you, that is not the case. You may not be aware of this, but it was not so long ago, during the Republic. The law of the 12 tables would have required that he be killed as soon as he was born, owing to his deformities. Here we see to it that he has food, water, and shelter, and most importantly, he is able to continue living. A privilege that would be taken away from all of us were he to be released and commit the crime of trespass. The man has no self-discipline, poor comprehension of what is going on around him, and is an incorrigible rule breaker. I will not jeopardize the lives of my people so that one man can go free. Now, was there something else?
I'm really starting to think that he
Thank you.
is hiding something in the cisterns, and that's why he doesn't allow anybody in. Wait, aren't we missing like one citizen around here? I think we are. We are missing his other daughter that I haven't found here, that's for sure. Okay, let's try to talk once again with Cynthia. Hello?
Oh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Okay, what's your story? Do you know the way of here?
I'm Cynthia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
I'm not from here, charming.
Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation?
I'm going to break you. What's your story?
I'm Cynthia, eldest...
Okay, let's try again. Charming. Then a way out of here.
Ugh, what is it with you people? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Can I help?
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
When did you last see her? Your father didn't mention any of this when I spoke to him. Any idea why?
That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too busy with the election to help look for her. So he's letting Horatius do the heavy lifting. Some good that's done.
Okay, I'll speak to him, I guess.
You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding us, like cattle to be sold at market. His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest. And my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Scintilla.
Aha!
I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
Just an observation.
If you must know, I'm here because my father has forbidden me from leaving the villa. I couldn't bear to lose you too, he says, as if he loves me, and not because he needs at least one daughter he can trade off.
Oh, okay.
So you'll help me find her?
I do.
Oh, thank you. You should probably take a look through her room. It's the one just by the front door. Maybe you'll find something the rest of us missed.
Hey, she's actually polite right now. Alright, get to it.
Thank you.
She's for once actually fucking kind. What's a surprise? Okay, Scintilla's room. Chest. No. Okay, nothing over here, I guess. Leave the item. Let's see. Vial. Flowers and oil. Leave item. Mirror. Mirror on the wall, which is made out of brass. Nothing new over here. Vial. No. I am looking for something, I guess. I don't know exactly what. Scintilla's room. Yeah, I fucking noticed that this is Scintilla's room. Oh. Note from Scintilla. Take item, next page, previous page. Scintilla to Sentius and Sentiam. May Clementia give you the strength to forgive me. I'm sorry to have leave you this way, but I have found a way to escape, and I must take it. I hope we meet again someday. I found a note. You'll be surprised. Hello.
What have you discovered?
Note. I found a letter in her room which mentions her plan to escape. And know who she was seeing. It was Ulpius. I was hoping to talk to you about something.
Oh, really? That commoner in debt bondage next door thought he could win over a magistrate's daughter. That's awfully bold of him. I can see why she worked so hard to keep it a secret. Quick, go and find him and ask him what he knows.
I spoke to him already. He's beside himself about the disappearance. I don't think he's responsible.
Oh, I see. Well, it was worth a try, I suppose. Just promise me you won't give up on her.
I promise.
Thank you.
I also found a note. Can we discuss the note? Woman, turn around! Thank
What
you.
have you discovered?
I found a letter in her room.
What? Really? I swear, I searched her room top to bottom and never saw that. I wonder how I could have missed it. Strange, but well done, I suppose. But it's odd. It was only a few months ago that Scintilla's friend Yulia let slip she was planning an escape of her own. And yet, Yulia's still here. You should go and speak with her. Find out if she knows anything. She lives in the villa next door.
I mean, the slave asked Yulia about Scintilla's escape plan. Okay, this is progressing. This is actually new. Morning. Stop moving, woman! I swear. Faster! I need to lose a few kilograms here and there. Holy shit! Her tears ran through the city. Her tears. Tears of who? Tears of what? Ask her to help him interpret the whispers. Yeah, momento! Hello!
Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. Galerius just saved my life. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Do you know anything about Scintilla's disappearance?
No. I did hear from Ulpius that she disappeared. It's very sad. She was such a lovely young woman. But I'd been locked in Malleolus's villa for months before she went missing, so I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Fair enough. What's your story?
My life story? Oh, well, I grew up as part of a big family in Rome. Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while, until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse. We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless and it claimed everything and everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber with the crowds. I remember diving into the river and then... the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. I consider myself fortunate. At least I'm still alive.
Okay, you know right of here?
That's your idea of a joke. It's...
Hey, I paid for the fucking debts, okay, woman? Screw you! It's just a question. Oh, great, now this soldier over here is standing.
Proof of a degenerate mind. What is
Do we have anything new? No, I don't have anything new. Bye-bye. Okay, I spoke with... whatever. And I got this result.
What have you...
Found out
Yes,
nothing.
please.
Sure, woman, sure.
on your best behavior, I trust?
Yes. So... Vicious man. Scintilla. Ask residents of the villas for clues about Scintilla's disappearance. Domitus. Okay. The Greek Plaque. Egyptian Plaque. Khabash. Okay, we have to look for the Khabash house still. And I have to speak with this push-up guy over here. Yeah. Pushing all day, all week, all year. Get up, gladiator.
What now?
Yeah, I wonder, can you actually breathe over there in that fucking helmet of yours? It looks like a bucket.
Listen, I don't abduct women. They come to me. And they keep coming back. If you know what I mean.
I think you're hiding something.
You don't know Sturkus. Listen,
Okay, I bet you I can get anything out of him. So he doesn't know a shit. Translate. Sent you some experiment different smells. Good one. Good one. Okay, where's the priestess? We have to speak with her. Let me guess. The priestess is in this building. How do I know? I can smell her. Ah, told you. Okay, hello, priestess.
Ave again.
So...
Certainly.
Which one? How did I get to the statue? Talking about the statues.
As I meant,
Yeah, that's horrible. She might be willing to work against him to help us.
True, then can
Cryptic? Okay. Perhaps she said, wait against the current, and here her tears run through the city.
That is strange. There are no rivers here. Let me think on that. Well, as far as I can tell, water flows into the city from an aqueduct into one of 2 cisterns, the upper cistern. If that's the current she's talking about, then perhaps you need to get into the upper cistern somehow. I vaguely recall wondering what was in there, but the door at the back of... You might be able to get a key from the... Let me know. Maybe...
So I didn't get anything new from her. Okay. Khabash, the 4th plate. I don't know where to look for the 4th plate. We got the one. I got 1 plate. Placate.
You're coping.
I am coping. Jesus, thank Christ. I just saved her from poisoning on her own will, and yet she still sounds like she's about to fucking die out of depression or whatever. Like, woman, get yourself alive. Okay, so let's go.
Don't
Hello.
believe a word they tell you.
Yes. It's not like me who got into fucking depths. Okay, now where was the house of that other guy? Let's see. Virgil chest. Okay, that's not the one. This is like the only way to actually check who the fuck is living in what room. Livia's chest. No. Hello. Lucretia chest. Okay, that's also not the one. Probably, maybe on the opposite side of whatever. Oh, wait. What the fuck is this place? A doll? Wow, this is fucking scary. Somebody living in property. Yeah, you don't say. Okay. Right, I think we can get out of this thing. Let's see. I think I can get to the upper section over here, and there should be some more rooms on this side. Let's see. Hello? Anybody living in this side of the city? Where the fuck am I? This is the wrong place. Okay, so there's another like staircase over here. Let's see. How have I been here? Hello. Rufus chest. Complete note. Seek some money. Stone carving. I don't see a jack shit. It's so fucking bright. Is there anything? Stone disc. Symbol of a fish. Wait, you wanna tell me that one of the soldiers is an actual Christian? Ha! That'll be surprisable. Carving of a lion. Okay, I think I found the place. Ah, Khabash. Okay. Let's see. Khabash to Khabash. Lucretia about the dreams I've been having, and she said it might help her divine meaning if I wrote them down. It happened again last night. The man by the river was there, as always, his face shrouded in shadow from the particular ram headdress. Once again, he introduced himself as K-Tree and told me he dragged me from the river. He seemed to smirk as he said his name, is as if it meant something I could not understand. Indeed, the name rings a bell, but I cannot, for the life of me, remember where I've heard it. I do not think I will sleep soundly again until I know. Who is K-Tree? I mean, who is Carrion? But yeah, I don't see the fucking plaque over here. Maybe on the line. Carving a line, looks Egyptian. Vase. Old vase. Huh. I'm looking for the fucking plaque. Plaquette. Maybe it's... Maybe... Yeah, of course, bandages. He wanted to build himself a mummy. Vase. Maybe it's over here? No. Maybe it's under the rock. It has to be somewhere over here, I swear to God. Behind the bed? Okay, great, I can go through the bed. That's nice. Okay, who did you... Lucretia. Who the fuck is Lucretia? Those doors are closed. Excuse me, coming through? Lucretia. Who the fuck was Lucretia? I honestly don't remember. Okay, hello!
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided. And I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued.
You don't say!
It's in your eyes I've never seen before. A certain...
Of course you're lying. Sam, because you're beautiful. Oh, stop it. No, please go on. Not just sorry.
Oh, I see. You prefer the company of men. Maybe you should go and make friends with Virgil instead. I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business.
Okay, whatever. I'm looking for Khabash.
For a few weeks now. Last time I saw him, he was sitting at a table with Georgius, whispering about some job. I remember because they kept looking over their shoulders as if they didn't want anyone else to know. So, naturally, I hovered. The one word I kept hearing was vanishing, and then, the next day, Khabash just disappeared. Coincidence? I think not. All right, see.
You should be working like for, you know, HBO Comedy Central, you know. The Great Mystery, you know. CSI Miami. Reporter Aurelio, whoever that name is. Okay, I am looking for... There he is! How the heck I get down? How the fuck I get down? I need to get down somehow. Over here? Okay, kinda. Go, 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 go. Find a way down, find a way down, find a way down, find a way down. Find a way down. Just keep running! Okay, almost there. How the don't kill yourself! Ow! Hey, it worked! I haven't snapped my neck. No, that's not. Fuck, that's.
The word they tell you.
That's the wrong guy. Ah, speaking of the devil, hold it.
I saw you and oh, anyway, I'm.
What do you need? Okay. Okay.
All right.
He wants the flower. So let me guess. I have to get him the flower, so that he's gonna help me with the plaque. I cannot fucking pronounce it. Okay. So I have to use this thing. Jump down. Probably break my legs a few times. Ah, shit! To fuck. Ow. Ow. You know what? It'll be just easier to blow up that fucking rock up. You know? Way easier. Okay, one more try. Let's give it a try. Why the fuck I'm so slow? Ah, sure, let's make a puzzle game, developers. But let's make a plot twist. Let's add ourselves a key element so everybody's just gonna lose their minds. That's a great idea, George. You get yourself a fucking raise. And then we're gonna send you to Rome, so you can, like, participate in, like, the Roman worshipping of Pluto, whatever bullshit, so you can get another fucking rise. Okay, wait, too fast. You know, I love this game. I really like it. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. But this quest, this fucking quest, I just love fucking springtime. Almost? I almost had it. Why the fuck I was focusing on like landing instead of like catching the fucking flower in mid-air? I don't know. I don't know. Shut up! I did it! Somehow I did it. Okay, I got the flowers. Right. Where's the farmer? Don't ask me how I did it, I just did it, you know. I did try like 10 times. You almost have to do it at the very beginning. Almost at the very beginning. Okay, now where the can I track the quest? No. No. Secret admire. Aha! Ha ha ha! Tracking system. Apparently the farmer has a GPS in his butthole. How lovely. Okay. Move it, 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 move it. Almost there, almost there. Why the fuck I grabbed the bow? I don't know. Also, I got two bows apparently right now. I got the normal bow and I got the golden bow. You know. Stop! I swear to God! Ah.
Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now, what's on your mind?
I got you a flower.
You did it! Well done! This is going to make her so happy. Equitia, I mean. Now I just have to figure out how to give it to her.
Just give it to her.
Walk up to her, give her the flower, and confess I've been madly in love with her since the moment we met. But on the other hand, I can't shake the feeling that the consequences could be terrible. You mean aside from her execution? You see,
what?
Equitia is a Vestal priestess, meaning she's taken a vow of chastity, the breaking of which would be an extremely serious affront to the gods and a capital offense. Even if she was just suspected of being unchaste, it could lead to her execution. Unchaste Vestals get buried alive. Oh, and I'd get flogged to death for good measure. But at the same time, she's just so kind and graceful, and I feel so much love for her that if I don't tell her, it'll burn a hole in my chest. I don't know what to do. What do you think? What would you do?
I think you should tell her how you feel. Consequences be damned. I think you can admire her discreetly from afar. If you really love her, you need to get over her. I'm not an relationship counselor. Figure it out on your own.
Now that I hear you say that out loud, I hear how crazy it is. I think maybe I need to be a bit more cautious. What I need is a go-between. Someone who can tell her how I feel and find out how she feels without risking her life. What do you say? Do you think you could help me one more time?
If you help me.
Now, all I need you to do is give her the flower and tell her it's from a secret admirer. Tell her I'll keep my distance and that I just want her to know that she's loved.
That's sweet, I'll do it. That's corny, but right, I'll do it.
Come back as quick as you can and tell me what she says.
Just stay here and don't wander around the city because I swear to God, I'm gonna break your fucking legs if you do. I mean it, man. No, the golden rule says I cannot kill you. It didn't say anything about breaking your fucking legs. Just saying. Hello. Stop fucking watching me, I swear to God. Priestess?
Ave again. Did you find what you need?
Someone wanted me to give you this flower.
Oh, how lovely. It just happens to be my favorite, too. Who do I have to thank for this?
Secret admirer, and they will keep their
I
distance.
see. So, it's from Galerius, then?
You know already?
Of course I do. I think everyone in the city knows. That man is a wonderful human being, and my favorite person in the world. But he is the least subtle secret admirer you could imagine. The way he looks at me with those puppy dog eyes. Plus, he's been trying for weeks to get his hands on this flower. He went to so much effort, too. Suspending that rope above the lake, inventing that pulley device all on his own. He'd just stand there each morning, looking at the flower, trying to summon the courage to seize it. Oh, my heart.
So what should I tell him?
Adorable oath that my Vestal's vow of chastity ends once I turn 36. So if we ever make it out of here, and he doesn't mind waiting a few years, then tell him I love him too.
Oh, that's so sweet. I did not know about this thing. I mean, I'm kind of like interested in all like those ancient times, like customs and religions and militaries and whatever, like everything. But I didn't know about that thing. I honestly did not. Maybe because I'm not that much into like religion.
Salve again, my sister. Now.
I have very good news for you.
What did she say?
She said she knew it was from you. She asked me to tell you that once she turns 36, she allowed to marry and that she loves you too.
Yes, that is the best news I've ever heard in my life. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how happy you've made me. I wish there was something I could do to thank you properly, but I don't have much to offer you. All I can do is tell you where there's a secret stash of coins you might be interested in.
I'm interested. Don't worry about it. I don't.
In the
okay.
rock tunnel near the stairs, there's a little doorway set into the rock. Inside, if you look carefully, you can see a chest. Unfortunately, one of those golden huntress statues is blocking the path, and I'm not game to move it. If you can figure out how to get past it, I reckon there might be a small fortune waiting for you. I hope that helps in some way.
I've actually went there already and I figured out on my own.
As much as I'd like, but...
Do we know a way out of here? Shit. He spoke? Okay, I still can't find the fucking plague. Scintilla, ask residents and villas. Find the Greek plague. Egyptian. Oh, it's wait, what? Ask George about Khabash. Oh, it's wrong. It's the wrong guy. I was supposed to speak with this guy. Hello.
Well, hello.
Hello.
I knew this day would come. I do not wish to lie to you, my friend, but even discussing this matter is dangerous. Please, let us leave the live coals safely beneath us.
No.
Very well, but the magistrate would not look kindly upon this, so please keep it to yourself. For several months now, I have been sneaking out at night to worship the gods of my ancestors in the temple of Demeter. Each day, I leave offerings of food in the hope that we may have a bountiful harvest, and yet the next day when I return, the food is missing.
Oh, see, okay. And how's this a problem?
The offering, it is symbolic, you see. It is never eaten. So I ask, who or what is devouring the food in this temple? Stranger still. Once I sat in front of my shop like the 100-eyed Argus until dawn to see if I could spot a thief going in. But do you know what I saw?
No idea. Animals? Something who's been drinking?
Nothing. Nobody entered. And yet when I went to take a look, my offering was gone. It is bizarre, is it not? When I told my friend Khabash of this at the tavern, he offered to help investigate. He went in, and to my dismay, he was never seen again.
I'm off to the Temple of Demeter then.
I do not think you should pursue this, my friend. It would break my heart to be responsible for 2 people disappearing. But you do not strike me as a kind of person to be deterred by such warnings, so just be careful, I beg you.
Sure, no problem. Where's the fucking temple? Point me like a pinpoint thingy, you know? A compass, whatever. Is this the temple? It's locked. The door is locked, man. Temple. Wait, which temple? That's the bathhouse. Hold on a second. Oh, I have never been inside of this thing. I think. Or did I? Okay. Wait, have I been here before? I think I have been here before. Okay, grab the bow, just in case. Oh, I've been here, but I never actually ventured forward. So I just keep going forward. Lures. Anybody home? No more statues? That's gold. You know, like, there are no fucking golden statues around here. Hello? Oh my god. There's an entire fucking complex over here. What the heck? Wow. Hello, Khabash. How are you?
Join me by the fire.
Well, of course I do.
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
Dynamite.
Sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
I found the space back. I'm looking for a plaque that was removed from the obelisk. I'm looking for Khabash.
Ah, Khabash. I know this man. He came through here some weeks ago. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I've been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Pluto, god of the underworld.
Excellent. I see you are indeed quite astute. Very few come to that realization before their time in the sun is over. Now, will you join me in a friendly Socratic dialogue?
What?
Wonderful. Then let me begin with a question. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong?
I'm not sure. It's a complex question.
You are an overthinker too. We're the same then. It is probably why I became a philosopher. But if you struggle with right and wrong normally, then down here with the Golden Rule, surely your struggle can only have become more difficult.
It is.
Well, that's reassuring. And the truth is, you're not alone. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye and rationalize, and yet still find a way to think of ourselves as good people. But under the golden rule, morality matters. The slightest wrongdoing could result in a mass execution. So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference between right and wrong. Wouldn't you agree?
Of course, I suppose so. Whose version of the right and wrong?
That is an excellent question, and it leads directly to my next line of inquiry. So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct, which you could follow in every situation and always do the right thing?
Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct? I don't think so. There's more than one.
How can that be? Since they all have differences, it follows that in some cases they would offer different conclusions about what is right and wrong. If there is a correct moral code, then wouldn't it follow that only one can be the correct one?
I suppose so. The current moral code depends on the laws and customs of whatever society you're in.
You know, I think you'd find an ally in Herodotus, a scribe from among my people who lived some 400 years ago. He told the story of a man named Darius, whose curiosity was piqued when he learned that a certain tribe had the practice of eating their dead. He asked some Greeks who burnt their dead, "What would it take for you to eat your dead?" Aghast, they replied, "Nothing." Then he asked the tribe who ate their dead, "What would it take for you to burn your dead?" "Nothing," they replied, equally aghast. From this, Herodotus concluded that custom is king, that right and wrong are merely local ideas which do not survive the journey from one tribe to another. I take it you're in agreement? Then let me ask you this. If you visited a tribe where they ate each other, copulated with the dead and drank wine from cups made out of human skulls, would you still maintain that within such a tribe there is nothing wrong with such conduct?
I suppose not.
It's a credit to you. It is the mark of a civilized person to change their position when presented with a superior argument.
What's your point?
My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong.
I'm not sure about what's about that. What about do not kill?
Surely you would agree there are circumstances where an exception may be made, such as where it is necessary for self-defense or to prevent a greater evil? For any rule, you can imagine there are countless situations in which that rule may be suspended, and those situations are impossible to codify. If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them, and evil people will always find a way around them. And so we must accept our limitations, and the sad truth that no human society will ever achieve the utopia for which it strives. In mathematics, we would call it an asymptote, a line that can be approached but never reached. Because the only way to create a utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the Golden Rule. This and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs when he first appears as a protector. And life under tyranny is no utopia at all.
I see. I'm not sure about that.
Well, reasonable minds may differ, and if utopia really is possible, then I would be glad to be wrong. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. I would be happy to answer your questions.
No problem. I have no idea what this thing was leading to, but I'm really glad that she came here. What's your story?
How did I end up living alone in this cave with nothing?
Yeah. I'm listening.
I was a quarrelsome young man. At 19, I left Corinth for Rome to study rhetoric at one of her finest academies. so I could argue more forcefully. Back then, I used to enjoy verbally sparring with everyone I could, and I was good. One night I found myself in a tavern, in an argument with a drunken mercenary. It became heated, he drew a gladius, and I won the argument, but lost my life. I woke up on the banks of the Styx at a campfire opposite Karen. Of course, I tried to persuade her to let me return, but even with all my skill, I failed. I settled in, made friends, and learned what I could, quickly realizing our little community faced certain death under the Golden Rule. So I began looking for a place to hide underground. Fortunately, I found this place waiting for me. You see, I was not the first to take refuge here. I returned to my friends above, persuaded them to join me, and 12 of us descended for the last time to live out our days hidden from Hades' tyranny.
Hades? You mean Pluto?
They're one and the same. The Romans call him Pluto, but long before that, my people called him Hades.
You are Greek, aren't you? Okay. Why can't you tell me your name?
I fear that if you were to utter my name in the city, even by mistake, that Hades would hear you and know I am still alive.
I see.
My generation was wiped out, turned to gold, many years ago. My friends and I were able to avoid the same fate by hiding down here. I think it's safest to assume that if I was to return, Hades would realize that his furies hadn't finished the job, and he'd send them after me again.
I see.
I'm afraid I am the only one left. There were 12 of us in the beginning, but one by one, my friends passed away. Some from malnutrition, others from madness and despair. It has been lonely. Before my unexpected visit from Khabash some weeks ago, I'd not seen another person in many, many years.
They've actually outsmarted a god.
Living in darkness is not without its challenges. The first challenge is diet. Fortunately, I found that eating fresh fish provides most of the nutrients I need. And sometimes, when there are Greek people living up above, I surface at night and salvage the offerings they've left in the temple of Demeter. The greater challenge is the isolation. So I like to imagine arguments, where I argue both sides. But like so many things in life, arguments are better with a partner. As you wish.
The guy outsmarted a god. Okay, do you know I can find the plaque that's removed from the obelisk?
Seek the plaque bearing the Egyptian inscription.
Yes.
It's a cursed object, and I would be happy to give it to you if Khabash had not already taken it.
What? Where?
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile. To prepare for your encounter, there are certain things you must know. Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek. The architecture, the temples, and the people. When the Romans came, in typical fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the shrine of Persephone became the shrine of Proserpina. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto instead. And the city's dwindling Greek residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could of their heritage. They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the Temple of Demeter, and hid them here, out of reach of the Romans.
That would explain all of that treasures when I was coming here. I'm with you so far.
However, there was one thing that always seemed out of place to me, and it is the very thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription.
What'd you say? What did it say?
I had no idea until years later, when the first of my friends began to die. As a result of their deaths, we began to dig catacombs branching off from this cavern to lay them to rest. We extended the tunnel so far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone to great lengths to keep hidden. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out-of-place Egyptian plaque among our people's possessions. You see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts for stealing and corrupting our heritage. But it turns out this game has been going on much longer than any of us imagined. I think it is best you head through the catacombs and follow Khabash's trail.
What's in there? This better be not a trap.
There are certain things you must see for yourself.
Let me guess. Okay, rusty old key. My presence here a secret. Yes, no problem. Let me guess. Deeper down I'm gonna go. We're gonna find an Egyptian city. There's gonna be an Egyptian fucking city over there. I want to go up this ladder. For sure there's gonna be an Egyptian city over there. Okay. That was close. There's gonna be an Egyptian city over here. Okay, enter the catacombs. Where's the golden bow? Okay, that's the golden bow. Khabash. Friend of philosopher, inspect. I'm the friend of the philosopher. Okay, nobody over here. Ooh. Khabash. Dude, listen, oh, friend of philosopher. One of his 12 friends. Yeah, dead. Okay, this is fucking creepy. Oh, water. How nice. Okay, the game is saving. Good, 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 good. Let me guess, there's gonna be a fucking boss fight over here, right? There's a golden statue here. Hello? Hi, guys. Door. It seems to be locked from the other side. Very funny. But yeah, this for sure. Hello, Khabash. How are you? Thank you. Golden statue. Kick. Front flip. Okay, let me guess. So, this is... There's another one over there, isn't it? What the fuck is this place? Is that a statue or what? Huh! Yeah, it's a statue. Hello. So, the Egyptians built this place. Then the Greeks came. They built it upon them. Then the Romans came. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good. Okay, you wanna come to the water? Come on, come to the water, bitch. Hey, listen, I got 100 fucking arrows, you know, I can do it all day. Ah! That didn't work. Oh yeah. Mummies. We should look at that. I'm gonna be fucking facing mummies right now. This is a fucking Egyptian ruins. Oh shit. Oh crap. Why every single fucking time it happens to me, man? And also, why the heck is so fucking dark inside? Those are Egyptian ruins. That's Seth. And the Egyptian music as well. Wow. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Huh. Headshot. Shit, I missed. Huh. Headshot. Oh crap. Hey! I've hit you in the fucking... Okay, never mind. Huh. Anyone else wants to get turned into gold? No problem, I got arrows for days. Egyptian plaque. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Hey, that sounds familiar to something. Arrows. Thank you. Egyptian board game. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. This is a plot twist I was never expecting to happen. So, the Egyptians had the golden rule. Many will suffer for the sins of the one. Then the Greeks had the same. Then the Romans have the same. And now the Christians are taking over. Okay, I honestly hope that you guys are already turned gold. Okay, you don't... Hello. Stop turning your fucking heads around. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Oh. I think I found Khabash. Hello, Khabash. How are you?
Stop. Do not come any closer. Who are you?
I'm the guy. Who are you?
I'm Khabash. And let me guess. Another Greek or Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors,
Not really. I'm just looking for Egyptian Plaque. Do I look Greek or Roman to you?
Trousers, boots. Curious here. No, I suppose you do not. Then what do you want? To what end?
Want to return it to the obelisk.
That is welcome news. You really are not Greek or Roman, are you? I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it and restore the honor of Osiris.
Osiris? Osiris, Lord of Silence. Thanks.
Now, as for the other plaque.
What? The fourth one? You know about that?
Indeed, I have it right here. I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit, and there it was.
May I have it?
You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it.
Why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
What?
I will tell you, but first, do you know what this place is?
Do what? Oh,
Indeed, and I see you know our history. This is the Duat. See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story, and here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers, but instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they renamed to Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
so what's your problem with the plague?
It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us. And that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this I cannot accept. I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
What does the inscription say?
You will never know.
Oh, come on!
This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
Please don't. Stop, I need that.
You are too late. It is done.
Dude, no, don't! I wish you haven't done that. and I'm going to have it after.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness.
I'll find a way up. We'll see. First I have questions for you.
We shall see.
Motherfucker, threw it into the depths. I hope you're gonna fucking die. But anyway, let's just that's gonna be the thing I'm gonna try to do in the future episodes. We found the Egyptian Plaque, so technically speaking, you haven't lied. And now I have to look for. I'm guessing the next one is the Christian one. But that's gonna be the thing. As I said, we're gonna try to figure out in the future episodes. If you want to try this out some game yourself, link in the description below as always. So go ahead, give it a try, let me know what you think, and well. Good thing I got arrows for days. I'm gonna fucking need them next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Flag episode. Subs a lot. Up to you all in the next video.